Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So, Ubisoft actually released some patch notes for the test server, and a lot of it's really just bug fixes, like fixing the clash bug. And if you actually don't know, on the test server right now, if you find a new exploit for clash and you report it to Ubisoft with a proof of a video, you'll get an exclusive charm of Frost with like raptor legs. It's a weird charm, but you get that for helping the bug fix, because I think we've gotten to this point where Ubisoft realised themselves that they can't even fix clash, so they need the community to do it. So if you're in the test server, you have PC, if you do manage to find a new way to do the clash glitch, be sure to report it to Ubisoft with video and you get a free charm. But that isn't really the main thing from these test server patch notes, and keep in mind, anything that happens on the test server may not make it to main build, but the majority of the time it does. So Ubisoft actually announced that Ella's Scorpion is going to be getting a nerf again, a recoil nerf, and a lot of people have mixed opinions on this. Actually, I wouldn't even say it's mixed opinions. A lot of people are actually disagreeing with this, because especially on console, we just got Ella to be viable again. If you looked at Ella before the recent recoil buff, she was extremely underpicked. Well, so actually, she wasn't underpicked, the Scorpion was underpicked. Ella's shotgun skyrocketed in use because that gun itself was overpowered. No one was using the Scorpion. If you used the Scorpion over Ella's shotgun on console, that was extremely stupid. You were putting yourself in an extreme disadvantage, because Ella's shotgun was, and still kind of is, extremely powerful. But as we all know, Ubisoft buffed the Scorpion. It wasn't as good as it was at launch, which is good, because at launch it was overpowered and we weren't asking for that back, but we wanted the gun to be viable again, and they finally did that with the last update. And now they're going back on it and they're changing it again. So Ella, for the longest time, the Scorpion has been unusable, and Ella's pick rate has went down because of that. And just like I said about the shotgun became itself overpowered, but you don't want that on an operator. We've seen this. They're trying to get people to choose different weapons on the operators. They don't want to be limited to one weapon, hence why they got rid of the ACOG and the R4C for Ash, because they wanted more people to use the G36C. By taking the ACOG off the R4C, G36C became more of a pick, because that actually had the ACOG option while the R4C didn't. So that's what they tried to do with Ella. Buff the Scorpion, make the recoil actually usable, especially on console, and people are using more, and that's what happened. People are using this gun a lot more now, and I've barely seen Ella's shotgun since the buff, and that's good, because Ella's shotgun is extremely annoying to play against because of how powerful it is. And now Ubisoft have just released that they will be nerfing the gun again, and so this is what they said. They said Ella being a princess isn't all that it's hyped up to be, and our little nerf Ella is looking for a little bit more balance in her life. So, reduced recoil now applies to the first 11 bullets. So the first 11 bullets of this gun will be like it is right now. After that, I guess it's going to be a shit show again and practically unusable. Increased resettle time after burst fire, faster uptime to increase vertical recoil, and slightly increased recoil plus spread. So yeah, we're just getting more recoil for it right now. And if you play console like I do, the gun is extremely usable. It still isn't the best gun in the game though. You still have to have decent aim to use this weapon, especially at long range, and it does not do the most amount of damage at long range, may I add. So I still don't see why this gun actually needed a nerf. It's not like it went from unusable to OP, it went from unusable to viable, and now it's going back to that grey area of underpowered. Well, potentially underpowered. We have to wait until this comes out, especially to see how it operates on console. But I don't know why Ubisoft haven't realized the problem of Ella. When Ella was released, the problem was her guns and her gadget. Everything about Ella was OP. She had impact grenades, her gun had a no recoil, had an insane mag size. The Gersmonts, she had 4, I believe, and she's been changed dramatically. She lost her impact grenades, they nerfed the shit out of the Scorpion, and they took away 1 Gersmont. And the problem with Gersmonts is, tell me how many times you've activated a Gersmont and you've seen it before you've activated it compared to a Capcan trap, a Frost trap, or a Legion Goo mine. Gersmont mines are so much more versatile than any other trap in the game that you could place it practically like in a crevice in like the roof or inside a cabin or something that attackers can't even see, and it will detonate, and you have no idea it's there unless it's been droned out, extremely droned out. And then even if you do have information that it's there, most of the time the angle that you're standing in the doorway, you're not even in a position to shoot it. So they need to stop messing with the gun. The Scorpion as it is right now, I think, is in a perfect state. I believe Rogue 9 actually done like some questionnaires the other week, and it was found that like 60 or 70% of people in the Siege community agree that Ella's in a fine spot right now, for the Scorpion at least. I think that was the statistics, but don't quote me on that. But overall, the Scorpion is in a good place right now, and I feel the way it is right now shouldn't be touched. The way to balance Ella is not to keep nerfing and changing the Scorpion. It's to toggle with the Gersmont mines. Now there's 2 ways that I would personally change the Gersmont mines. First of all, when you actually get hit by a Gersmont mine, it should not affect your sensitivity. It should blind you, it should concuss you, it should censor your hearing, it should not change your sensitivity. It should... the fact that you can barely fight back when you've hit a Gersmont mine because you're that concussed, it should not be a thing. Everything else, fine. I'm okay with that because I've hit a concussion, it makes sense. Do not change the recoil pattern and your sensitivity when you're using a Gersmont mine. Your sensitivity should not be affected by this, because your sensitivity that you use, you've mastered it, you play with it all the time, you get used to it. You hit a Gersmont mine and it's the most unpredictable thing ever, you're most likely gonna lose. And that kind of leads me into my second toggle that I would give to Gersmont mines, and that is, you should be able to notice them more. I like how Ella's been around for what, 2 years now, close to 2 years, or is that 3 years? 3 years-ish. She's been in the game a long time, and everyone's complained about Gersmont mines and how powerful they are, and they've barely done anything about it. Nomad came into the game a whole year later than Ella, so Nomad's been in the game less, and everyone was like, oh, I wish I knew that I would hit an air jab before I seen it. So Ubisoft go, yeah, we'll make it the air jabs make a beeping noise, so you can hear and maybe not run out that way. And they've done that so much faster than they've done anything to Gersmont mines. Ubisoft, how about you do that to Ella? You walk up, you hear a little beeping noise, you know, oh, there's a Gersmont on this doorway, maybe I should attack from a different side. I don't know why they haven't done that yet. They were so fast to do it to air jabs, because, you know, you can't see air jabs before you run into the doorway, so they added a beeping noise to signify that there's an air jab on the doorway, but they haven't done this to Ella. This is such a simple change, and it makes so much more sense than just playing around with the Scorpion. If you want to make Ella less annoying, let us actually know that there's a Gersmont mine on that doorway. Okay, so didn't expect this video to go on for this long, but I'm just going to end it off here. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, whether you think the Scorpion getting a nerf is a good idea, or you think my changes to the Gersmont mine would actually be a benefit to the game and help balance Ella a lot more than what Ubisoft are doing. Be sure to like this video, and yeah, if you're not already subscribed, make sure you're subscribed. We're almost at 700 subscribers, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.